Yes, you should be able to hear us. Thank you for all of your help. I did this, so this is the second time that I've done a live chat. Lauren, you're not.
I'll get closer.
Okay. This is the first time that. Oh, there we go. Well, let's watch this. This is the second time that I've done a live chat, and it was not this difficult the last time, so I apologize, and I thank those of you guys that are over here now watching this. And so basically, this is Lauren. If you don't know who Lauren is, Lauren has done a few videos with me. Her channel is Hefez.
Yes.
Lhefez. So if you're not a subscriber, go subscribe. So yeah. Oh wow, there's lots of new comments. Yay. Someone just said they can't hear me, but can you hear me now? I think you can. Yeah, because I can hear me on there. Okay, so originally this was going to be a spring break chat, so we're going to chat a little bit about that really quickly, just because I like to start these chats off with having something to say rather than just going automatically to fielding the questions. So, Lauren, I told you, you're like, what are we going to talk about regarding spring break? So, Lauren's not a big drinker. No. I drink. I enjoy it. So when she was asking, like, what do you mean spring break? When I was in college, and I don't know if you guys had this same experience, the gym was always so crowded. I mean, I'm sure you had that.
Yeah.
Because you taught class, too.
Yeah,
and so did. During spring break, would your classes sell out that much faster?
100%. You knew that when spring break was coming because gyms, like, would be packed, machines would be taken, classes would be busy. So you definitely, the regulars would get a little annoyed because it'd be like, oh my God, all these new people coming. But you just knew, like, people are getting in shape for their bikinis.
So one tip of advice then, if you guys do still go to college and you still have, your gyms are packed, make sure that you go early in the morning because everybody in college likes to sleep in. So if you don't want to wait in line, which you had to at my school, I don't know if you had lines for gyms. We always had lines for the
it's kind of fun. People waited in line?
Yeah, because there were, I don't know, Delaware. You guys probably.
Yeah.
Well,
isn't Delaware known for having the best looking girls?
That's
what I've heard.
That was a while ago. Yeah, I was not one of those girls, but that was a while ago. So make sure you go to the gym early. Also, doing body weight exercises, you don't have to wait for any machines like that. If you're going to go to a class, like Lauren taught Zumba at UMass, did you teach anything else?
I taught an abs class.
Make sure you get there early to save your spot. Some schools I know do that for free or not. And then when you were teaching, did you notice girls having maybe not necessarily specifically eating disorders, but just having issues? They were like obsessed with the gym or, how did you deal with that?
Yeah, I think a lot of girls in school go through that because there's a lot of pressure. But it's also hard because you're totally out of your environment. Like there's drinking everywhere. There's lots of cafeteria food or your food is not necessarily the best. And options, you're not getting your home cooked meal, healthy dinners. You're stuck in your dorm room, so a lot of times you don't leave, so you're making fast microwave options. But
yeah,
it's hard. I would say for me, I always kept fresh vegetables, hummus. That was my go-to for a snack. And it sounds boring, but I swear it's really not. It's really good.
No, I like hummus and carrots. So the other thing is once you go on spring break, at least I went to Miami one year. I went to Florida. I went to Acapulco. I don't think people go to Acapulco anymore. I don't know if it's still safe, but back then it was.
We went to Miami, yeah.
Yeah, I went to Miami one year. And so in Miami, obviously, there were healthy options. But when I went to Acapulco, there was nothing. I remember, everything was just, fried cheese. And, now I think people are more aware of, food allergies and stuff like that. So maybe you're not trying to eat necessarily healthy on spring break, but you at least are trying to avoid the things that you're allergic to,
right.
Or, you just... Sorry, I'm trying to stay in the frame. And so, I mean, for me at least, if you're going somewhere in Mexico, they have a lot of avocado, there's guacamole. Most places you can always get a salad. I know they sometimes say to avoid vegetables when you're in Mexico because of the tap water.
Right.
The vegetables are washed in the tap water. So that's always something kind of tricky. So you might want to get cooked vegetables. I personally have never had a problem down in South America or Central America.
It depends where you stay, too. I think some places try to have options for people if you're staying in a nice hotel. Yeah. But what you also can do, and you might think I'm crazy, but do it, you can bring little snacks with you, literally pack Luna bars or pack a bar that you like or granola or oatmeal or some healthy options for you so that if you're in a jam and you're hungry and there's no option, trail mix is really good too because it's, high in calories, but honestly, I don't care. when you're hungry and you need like a little handful of something, it dissatisfies you.
Yeah, definitely. And also know that like sometimes fruit you can't cross
Over,
borders, so.
right. But I think, can you do I think you could do
You do
nuts.
trail mix, yeah, because it's dried and it's not going to grow.
Right.
Something about that. So then on spring break, I don't remember ever exercising myself. That was just me. That was in college, but Lauren, you did. So what did you do?
So no crazy exercises, but in the morning, the best part is like literally wake up 10 minutes, I would say, before, even 20, 15 minutes before everyone else does. Hop out of bed, do some stretches, do some push-ups, do some abs, do some butt lifts. Get yourself warmed up, get sweaty, hop in the shower, and you're done. It will make you feel so much better because kind of sweat out all that alcohol and get your body moving. That's all you really have to do.
Awesome. All right. So now, since we kind of chatted about that real quick, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take some of your questions.
Yay.
So we did have a few that were written on my Facebook wall, and one of them that I remember, someone asked, what the pants were that I and Katrina from Tone It Up wear that come underneath the ankles. And those are actually just the Lululemon Wonder Unders that are not hemmed.
Extra long. I love that look.
Yeah, it's cute. I mean, honestly, for me, it was by default. I just didn't realize that you could get the free hemming, and so I was just wearing them, and now it's almost like a look. So
yeah, I like it.
I guess it's called look. So right now we have I always love trying to pronounce YouTube names. Let
me tell ya. Right? Wait.
Yeah,
Let
you're
me
right.
tell ya.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is
All right.
good.
I never would have thought of that. All right, now I feel like knit. Are the people at the gyms nice, do you think? How do they differ from other gyms? Oh, from a rec center?
What's a rec center?
It's just like a gym, like at school.
Oh.
I don't really know if I understand your question.
Are the people at the gyms nice?
Katrina and Karina met one another at a gym, so you can definitely make friends at the gym. I mean, I guess we technically met at the gym.
Yeah.
So, I think that, going to the gym, if you see the same girls all the time, introduce yourself if you think they might be in one of your classes or they might live near you and you're looking for new friends. I think that people are genuinely nice at a gym.
Totally.
So, go a little bit early before class and introduce yourself. I think that's what you meant. I don't know.
If you take the same class as someone, you could always, talk before class or after class. I think maybe that's what they meant.
I think. All right, sorry. So Jody wants to know, how do you stop eating the unhealthy things, and is Diet Coke bad for you? So I know the healthiest people that they know Diet Coke is not good for you, but I know very healthy people that Diet Coke is like the one thing they love, and you know what? It's the one thing they're gonna have. It's not gonna kill them. You know what? They're skinny. It's their one thing. So if you're thin, you're in shape, and Diet Coke's your one thing that you're having, you know what? Go ahead, have it. If you're overweight and you're trying to lose weight, I'm definitely a proponent against diet soda. In that sense, I have diet sodas once in a while. I'm not going to lie. When I'm on a plane, I want something sweet, and for some reason, I'm always hungry on a plane. And so, instead of getting the M&Ms, a Diet Coke is sometimes the better option. So, I don't drink diet soda. I'm not going to say diet soda is good for you, but I'm also not going to tell you to never have it because chocolate chip cookies aren't the best thing for you either, but I like them and I have them on occasion as well.
I think anything in moderation is okay. If you're concerned about how to stop eating the bad things, I like to stay away from the bad and the good, but I can see what you mean. Like, for example, maybe you're saying that, again, like Sarah said, like a chocolate chip cookie once in a while is not a terrible thing, but if you wanted to try to pull yourself away from eating 100 chocolate chip cookies, instead you could have an apple or something else that's sweet. Or you can make a healthier version of a chocolate chip cookie. So that would be a good recipe for us to do one time, a healthy version. And also, if you're thinking about Diet Coke, if you drink 10 Diet Cokes, you can limit it down to 4 or 3 or 2 or 1. Yeah. Or you can do another fizzy type drink, because sometimes people just like the fizziness in the Coke, and that's what they love about it. So that they can have a seltzer water.
And I actually just Instagrammed about this. Honest Tea just came out with new sodas, and they're sweetened with stevia. And I've tried the root beer and it's called Dr. Fizz, but it's like Dr. Pepper, and they both taste phenomenal. They're the best tasting stevia drinks I've had. Them. Yeah, and so they're sold at some Whole Foods. They're just rolling out, but it's a great alternative.
Speaking of drinks.
Yeah. Oh, Lauren, can you see these? We're delayed. There you go.
Oh, there.
This is Lauren's waters with special ice cubes. What are your ice cubes?
So I took strawberries. I mashed them. I put them in a blender. Put a little water. froze it. So literally it's frozen strawberry ice cubes, and it kind of like flavors your water. So it's like, it tastes like strawberries, doesn't it?
It does. It's
So
good.
it's a
I like
nice
it.
sweet treat.
All right, so moving on. And also another thing with how to stop eating unhealthy things. I find that if you can have one clean day of clean eating, then the next day is a lot easier. So don't eat sugar. Sugar, I find, strikes
because it's
the
kind of
cravings.
like exactly. I totally agree.
Yeah, and so one day of clean, it's like a new start. That's why I like the one day cleanses, juice cleanses are good.
Yeah.
All right. So next, how do I get motivated to work out? I think that this answer from the two of us is going to be totally not the norm because we both love to work out. That's why we do this for a living. But if I'm not motivated, listening to pump up music, whatever songs I'm really excited about, dance almost, caffeine, coffee. I know that's bad to say, but it does. Looking at Instagram, my Instagram feed is like people being like, it's 7 a.m. and I already burned 600 calories. And I'm like in bed being like, I should get up. But
if you think about, I love the quote. It's like people never regret a workout. Like you regret not working out, but you never regret a workout. Yeah. So if you just think about how you feel afterwards, that can be motivation in itself. If you also like go to Sarah's videos or my videos and like look at a random video and say, I'm going to do this video from start to finish, that's motivation right there. Like just motivating yourself to do that is enough.
Hello to the Divine Hostess in Los Angeles for watching us on your lunch break. Somebody asked if 24 grams of sugar in a Lara bar is too much. You must have mentioned Lara bar.
Yeah, I did. I'm not really into the numbers. Natural. It does.
It's from the fruit, isn't it?
It's not. There's not fake sugars. It's all like real sugars. But I'm like terrible in this case because I eat clean foods and I'm really good about that. When it comes to like sugars or fats or calories, you might think it's terrible, but I don't really pay much attention to it. I swear I don't.
If it's coming from natural sources, that's why.
But Lara bar, once in a while, I'll eat it. It's not like an everyday thing. So I don't. If there's a lot of sugar in it, it's fine with me. Once in a while, I don't mind it. But I don't know. Is it too much? Maybe, probably.
I don't think it's that. I mean,
once in a while is okay.
I don't have Lara bars that often. They're probably not my favorite bar.
What do you do for bars?
I really like the
Luna bars are good.
Yep, I like the Luna Fiber, the Luna Protein.
Yeah.
I like the Think Thin bars. There goes the ambulance.
Sorry, can you hear that?
Probably. I have a lot of bars that I like. The Simply bars, those are good.
Think Thin, is that what it is?
No, Think Thin's one. Simply's a different one.
Okay.
I love the Kind low sugar bars. Those have only 5 grams of sugar, so if you kind of like the Kind, they just
Cliff bars, kids' Cliff bars are good, like the little mini.
I used to get those a lot. I haven't got those. No, I used to love them. I don't eat them as much anymore, but I used to love them.
I got them because you got them.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because I heard about it and I was like, from you.
I think I moved that obsession to the Luna Fiber because those are super fun.
Yeah, they're good and they're fiber, so they'll fill you up.
All right. So Divine Hostess asked, "What's the best workout to do the day after a tough workout when you're super sore?"
Ooh.
So we might have different answers. I would say if you're super sore, you can always take a day off, but if you do another workout and you warm the muscles back up, it'll be a little bit easier to kind of alleviate some of that tightness that you might feel. So foam rolling, number one. Mm-hmm. A little bit of yoga is probably my favorite thing to do. Do light cardio and then just do a long stretch. I wouldn't do strength training.
That's what I would do. Same answer. I would say go for like a good walk, like a really, really good walk. Get your heart pumping, even a run if you wanted to. Get a deep stretch, foam roll. Yeah. Best. I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't hurt your muscles.
Music. Flexible. Can you pronounce that one? You're from Austria. Hello.
Music flexible. I would say that.
Okay. I know. I need you to like decode what these people meant because I'm terrible at it. Okay. What is my favorite breakfast?
Ooh.
I have a few. I have the Leaning Green smoothie, which is basically like a smoothie with Perfect Fit protein powder, almond milk, spinach, banana, and cucumber. Amazing. The protein pancake, again, I used Perfect Fit protein powder with egg whites, flaxseed, and
that's good.
banana.
I tried that. That's really good.
I have this quiche that I do. I do Ezekiel English muffins with Laughing Cow cream cheese spread. Really good. Mm-hmm. What about you?
Every morning I pretty much have the same breakfast.
Oh, and I like oatmeal too. Sorry.
Oatmeal's good. I have Ezekiel sesame seed toasted. So pretty much I put it in the toaster. I put it on. I go brush my teeth, do my thing. I like it really, really crispy. So
Does it cut your mouth?
If it's really hard, yeah.
Yeah.
But I like it.
That's Rumi's big complaint about
It is. It's so hard, but I like it. So take it out, put the almond butter. I like the raw, crunchy, unsalted almond butter. And then apple slice, put it on. And then if you're on the, I like to eat it one side and then the other side. If I'm on the go, I make it like a sandwich. It's the best ever.
That I have something similar to
My
that
phone
as
keeps
well.
going off.
No, that's okay. What is something that never fails to motivate you if you're having trouble losing weight after plateauing, you just feel lazy and you don't want to work out and you want that extra serving? So this is from Judifer.
Okay. That was a good
Judifer.
Judifer.
Judifer. So I would say this is something I recently kind of got into, juicing. Doing a day of juicing kind of regenerates, or not even juicing, but just like eating kind of a raw diet for a day. Really watching what I eat. For some reason, like, so if I have a day that just like I feel like I've eaten so much and I've like gained 5 pounds in like 2 days. I like to wake up. I have a glass of warm water with lemon juice. About an hour later, I'll have a green juice. If you don't know what that is, check out, I have a video on my blog with Rebecca from The Ripe Stuff. A green juice, which is all vegetables. There's no fiber, so your stomach doesn't have to digest that fiber, and it actually gives you more energy. Biggest body.
Do you get shaky ever after? Sometimes
No.
I get shaky. Huh.
No, but
I don't know
that's
why I
just
get
me.
shaky.
And then, maybe an hour later, I'll have like a vegan nutritional shake, which is like 130 calories. But I really don't eat any like solid foods until like noon. This is like something that I just started doing, and I've been enjoying it a lot. I only do this when I have like kind of a bingey day. And then, I'll eat like a raw salad for lunch and then just have like a moderately portioned dinner, maybe like lean protein and some asparagus. I try not to have a carb. And then the next day I wake up and I feel good. And that somehow motivates me. So having, like I said earlier, a really clean day, kind of raw veganish, that helps me.
Okay, so really quickly, sometimes I feel like talking about eating, we dwell a lot on like what our mistakes we've done or what we've eaten, the bad things we've eaten, and oh my God, I feel gross. I can't believe I ate that yesterday. My whole thing is like, let that go. You can't change that. You did it. Embrace that you did it, and then move on from there. So I would say exactly what you said. Start eating super clean. So a lot of vegetables and fruit. And not that I'm totally against carbs, because I'm not.
Yeah.
But like stay away from them just maybe for a little bit, just to kind of get that.
Mainly because if you ate too much the day before, chances are it was something carby. And when I say carby, I mean processed.
Right.
So I'm not against carbs either.
No, yeah.
But, I definitely notice even in videos, if I have like a carb heavy day, meaning carb heavy, I had cookies or I had like too much dessert.
Pasta, bread.
Yeah, something.
Rice.
Because honestly, you never overeat vegetables. I mean, you rarely overeat protein unless you're going to like a huge steakhouse. And so
just to help you kickstart like that healthy feeling again, like lots of water, and get a good sweat.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Where do we leave off? Suggestions for people to start a diet routine and exercise to lose weight. That is like a book. So I'm going to defer this question. I have a video basically for beginners, how to get into a beginner routine. But my 2 recommendations, and Lauren might have something different, is number 1, check out the Tone It Up diet plan. It's amazing. It's kind of, I keep getting out of focus. The Tone It Up diet plan is great for beginners. It has a bunch of different plans. It will help you kind of figure out how to eat, and also it'll give you suggestions for working out, and there's a lot of support system. If that's too expensive for you, check out the Eat Clean Diet book by Toscarino. I'm coming out with my own book in August. So you'll have to wait until then, starting in, I'll tell you to buy my book, because my book will be able to help you. But until then, check out Tone It Up and Toscarino's Eat Clean. What do you think?
I think that was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. How do you relieve soreness after working out? Foam rolling, we just said that.
Yes.
Light cardio.
Lots of water.
All right. Is it bad to work out late in the afternoon, evening, or would you recommend working out in the morning, beginning of afternoon? I think you should work out when you're most likely to do it. When you can make it a routine. Studies show people who work out in the morning are more likely to do it regularly, not skip out. However, if you're not a morning person, you're not going to wake up and go. So schedule it for the afternoon. I like to work out in the morning because it helps me feel energized throughout the day.
Yeah.
But sometimes if I have a really busy day and I'm stressed out, working out in the morning sometimes makes me feel, this is probably counterproductive.
Yeah, sometimes I've seen people in class in the morning and they're like half asleep. And I'm like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
And they're night people. So it depends when you're most motivated to do it. I don't think there's a special time to do it.
Yeah, if you're trying to lose fat, I will say
Morning.
that if you're only going to work out for 30 minutes, try working out first thing in the morning before you eat breakfast. It's called booty call, it's part of the 20 Up plan, but you do burn more fat. But if you're going to work out for longer than 30 minutes, really you shouldn't be doing it without eating breakfast because you're just going to poop out after like 30 minutes. You need like fuel to keep going after 30, 45 minutes. Okay, so it's not bad to work out late at night if that's when you do it. Bye, girls from Florence. Well, thank you for joining us. Coco Shirty 03. Is there a way to make coffee a healthier alternative? I feel like I need a little bit more energy when I go to the gym now. Food, water. Water is an energizer. Coffee's not necessarily bad unless you're putting cream and sugar, and still some people will say cream's not bad, but you know what I mean.
I don't think coffee's a bad thing.
I don't either. I'm not against coffee. The only time I probably wouldn't do coffee is if you're going to work out after work. And in that case, you could have a cup, half a cup, water, almonds, apples, things like that. Eating food that's good and nutritious for you will energize you. Eating too much will make you tired.
Yeah. I think water is the best thing for me that gives me energy.
Siza Dubé asks, should I be eating more bad things in my diet? I like to eat healthy 24/7 as I don't want myself to eat bad or enjoy unhealthy foods. I feel like you are in the minority. I'm just going to say, congratulations. I don't think you should eat more bad foods. No.
I think you're good. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah. Okay. We're just going through the list. We're not like censoring. Like I don't mean to laugh at anyone's questions, but I think
that was a cute question. I think you're cute. That's like my problem. You're cute.
No, I don't think you should be eating more bad foods. No. So the Q Mark show, what's the best way to eat? Well, actually, wait, let me go real quick. Eating more bad foods, if you're eating like 1,200 calories a day every single day, that's not good.
If you're depriving yourself, that's not good.
Yeah. If you're not hungry, you're eating, 14, 16, 17, 18, 2,000 calories a day, you're not gaining weight. You're not losing weight, you're at a steady, healthy weight, then that's fine. But if you're starving, eat more.
When you say you don't let yourself, hopefully you're not depriving. That's like the last thing you want to do. You can enjoy a cookie every now and then. You can enjoy something sugary or sweet. Don't ever deprive yourself.
Because if you deprive yourself, you're just going to end up binging on it later.
Right.
Like you can probably tell I eat cake. I like to drink. My weight fluctuates like 10 pounds. When I have a shoot, you guys all know, I go down to that low end. When I really don't care, it's the middle of the holiday season. Sure, sometimes I'm on that high end. But I know that I can get back down. I never let myself gain more than that, 10-pound barrier that I'll let myself go because it just gets a lot harder to lose it. But when I am super strict, I totally like for those shoots sometimes, like after I finish, I'm like, I want pinkberry.
It feels good. And don't you notice that like foods after you like are a little strict, some like foods you didn't eat taste so much better? Yeah. Like if you like bite into pizza or something, it's so good.
We'll skip that one. What's the best way to eat less food? You know what? Actually, I'll say, plan out your meals. Beginning of the week, even like plan out exactly what you're going to have for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Make sure that the calories are not too low because if they're too low, you're going to be starving at night.
Yeah.
So the best way to eat less, I would say, is to really make sure that your meals are balanced. Really plan them out.
Make sure there's some fats and proteins in there too. Like it's good. Course. You need that to sustain.
Avocado, amazing. And just make sure that you have the foods on hand that are going to enable you to succeed.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to skip that one. Do you feel a lot of pressure to be a healthy role model all the time? Yes, I do, Jenna Cummings. Thank you for asking. It's hard.
Good question.
Because, sometimes I really don't feel the need to be extremely thin, and I'm not. But there's definitely a lot of pressure about it because it's like I'm comfortable in my skin, but then when I post a YouTube video, I'm like, oh crap, everybody's going to call me fat. Yeah. And so there's definitely a lot of pressure to it, and sometimes I'm like, why can't I just do beauty videos and just show you guys how to do my makeup?
There definitely is pressure. It's funny because if I'll go out with friends or with family and I'll eat a piece of cake, they'll be like, oh, you're eating cake? I'm like, yes, I eat cake. So you just kind of, but I think living a healthy lifestyle is kind of having it balanced, so.
Candy Cane 9717 has trouble getting in enough calories in every day. What are good high calorie foods that will help me get in enough each day? Nut butters.
I would say nuts. Yeah.
Nuts are a great way that are high calorie. There's 9 calories and a gram of fat, so a little bit easier versus protein and carbs, which are 4.
Shakes, maybe some kind of protein shakes. Would you say?
Yeah, like if you want to wake up, have like a shake with like a scoop of protein powder, a scoop of peanut
Those
butter.
can
That would be
pack on a
a
lot of
great
calories.
way
Yeah.
to start your day. And at night as well, I know, like, make sure it's 2 hours before you go to bed. But, you know, if you, after you have dinner, if you have dinner at like 6, at like 8 o'clock, you know, go ahead, have like another protein scoop.
Yeah.
Or you don't even need the protein. Just do a tablespoon of peanut butter, a banana, some almond milk.
Almond milk, yeah.
Trail mix, other high calorie food things that are healthy.
Cheeseburger, just kidding. No, I
think nut butter is a good one. All right, we have 16 new questions. Let's go. Do you want to? Who are my favorite YouTube healthy gurus? I'm going to say my friends. Lauren right here. Cassie, Blogalates, Katrina and Karina of Turn It Up, and Beck's Life are my favorite ones.
Love it.
But you know what though? I love everybody. I support Cellulite, Amanda Russell. I'm supportive of anyone that has a fitness channel on YouTube, because the more of us there are, the more you guys are going to come to YouTube as like a resource to find videos. So that's.
Well, I started off watching Sarah. She's the one that inspired me to start my channel. So I'll have to say Sarah. And then through her, I heard about Blogalates and Tone It Up and all the extended family and Beck's Life. She doesn't even know who I am, but I love you, Bex.
She's not watching, but I'm gonna call her now and tell her she has to watch. All right. Somebody asked, baking cookies, cakes. What's a good substitute for flour, low in calories, fat, and sugar? I like to substitute. I like gluten-free flours, chickpeas, black beans. Those are mine.
I'm not very a good cook, so you probably don't want to take my advice.
Those are mine.
I would say chickpeas though.
Yeah. So we just did that one.
Or applesauce for fat. Would you do applesauce or yogurt?
I think she's just asking for flour.
Oh man.
But it is a good one. We're gonna skip that one. Personal questions, we're skipping. Have you always been working out? I was an athlete in high school. I played soccer and ran track. And then in college, I fell in love with like fitness magazines and just always did all those workouts. I
was a dancer, so I danced. I played soccer when I was like 5 and 6. I swam. I was on the swim team. I was the best at the backstroke. Woo! And then dance just took over my life. So
that's how I was at soccer. Favorite kind of salad? Whatever the heck's in my fridge. I like to add avocado, beets, nuts, sprouts, hummus.
So good.
Put it all in.
We're like the same. I love that.
Yeah. You're training for your first half marathon, kind of best shoe to train in. So Mama Kristen wants to know what the best shoe to train for a half marathon in is. I recommend going to a sneaker specialty store because everybody's foot's different, your arch is different, your gait is different, your gait's how you run.
Yeah.
So my whole life I've always been going to sneaker specialty stores, and they'll have sneakers that are priced, from like, $70 all the way up. And at least if you go, they can tell you if you have a high arch, if you need stability, if you need neutral or cushion. They'll tell you. So even if you don't buy the shoe there, you at least know what kind you need. And then maybe you can go online, try to find a deal. But if you go to the store, you'll be able to try them on. You'll be able to run
They've
in
come
them.
a long way. They can look at you running and see where you need support.
Yeah. My feet personally like New Balances. I like the Nike Free, but if you're training for a half marathon, the Nike Free might not have enough support.
So I did Saucony when I ran my half.
And also Mizuno has a great shoe as well. So true about the dwelling. Okay.
Whoops.
It's Katrina from
Oh my
Tone It Up.
God, Katrina!
Hold on.
Hi, Katrina.
We'll answer it. Why are you not watching my live show on YouTube? I'm on the phone now with you on YouTube Live. I am. They just asked who one of my favorite YouTube channels were, and I said it was you. Well, and other people.
She
Katrina
says hi.
says hello. Can I call you after? Okay. All right. Bye.
That's really funny.
What? Woof? Woof. Woof.
She wants to say woof?
So Katrina just goes, repeat after me, woof. And I did it. And then she goes, I just made you say woof on YouTube. Okay. So now back to your comments. So we actually are really friends. So I can't believe I just...
That's approved. That's really funny.
I don't even know why I did it. Okay. So someone said, so back to our questions.
Okay.
Emma B said, I'm overweight and trying to get fit, but I have an upcoming basketball game. I get lightheaded with vigorous exercise. What would you recommend? So if you're trying to lose weight and you're getting lightheaded with exercise because you're not eating enough, one thing to do, and I do this with clients that are training for like marathons and are trying to lose weight, is eat a bulk of your calories before your exercise and just taper off later in the night. So just eat a smaller dinner. I try to avoid like the starchy carbs, like pasta stuff at dinner. But it's okay to have that for lunch to fuel, whole wheat, brown rice, whole wheat pasta, stuff like that. For lunch so that you have energy for your exercise, but then afterwards, it's much smaller, your body can kind of fully digest and you're losing weight like while you're sleeping basically.
I would try to eat also maybe like half an hour, 20 minutes before exercise, so like a banana or yogurt just to help yourself.
Make sure you're drinking enough water. Hello from Vienna.
Hello.
We have a lot of questions, so we're gonna kind of skip over a few of them. Favorite smoothie, I just shared that. You can't live without any type of milk because you can't drink it. You don't necessarily need milk in smoothies. You can just do water. If you have a good shake
almond
mix.
milk, but water is fine.
She doesn't like milk. Any kind of milk.
Oh, any kind of milk. Sorry.
Almond milk is my fave.
Water.
Yeah, water. You don't need, and you could do like a scoop of like peanut butter to make it creamy, or yogurt. How do you slim down my legs? Explain more than running. Slimming down your legs really is a big diet thing. So I have bigger legs. I have strong legs. I have a lot of muscle. No matter through running, through strength training, through bar stuff, they're pretty much the same size. So I would say strength training because that tones up the muscles. But really when it comes down to making them slimmer, you really need to lose fat if that's what it is. If it's already muscle, it's strength training will help tighten them up. But what do you?
I would say sometimes bulk can be caused by tightness in your leg. So if you stretch it, you can reduce hopefully some bulk, depending if it's maybe really, really tight. Your muscles are like this. By stretching, you can open up and hopefully reduce some bulk.
Someone said they liked your smile.
Oh, I thank you. You're so sweet.
Okay, almond butter, day after minute. We did that one kind of. I have 8 to 10 pounds currently training. Did we do that one?
No.
So you're training for a half marathon. You have 8 to 10 pounds to lose. This is from Duno 1090. Suggest being stricter on the food or more training. Oh, I just kind of answered that. So I would say, you know how many calories you have to consume to lose weight, I would assume, I would hope. So I would just say to consume majority of them, before you train. Or if you're gonna, what am I saying? Consume majority of your calories before you're training and then just have a lighter dinner. So that way, like I said, you can lose weight kind of during while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
And you're not bothering with your training. Do you have anything to add to that?
Maybe add strength training and don't just stick to cardio. You could do strength. Muscle helps burn calories.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, so they did say more cross training. So
yeah. Oh yeah, more cross training. Good. I'm really bad at these questions.
Eat a clean diet. Yeah. And okay. When trying to lose weight, is it good to have whey protein shakes? Yeah, I mean, I like the vegan protein powders lately more, but they definitely are good to have as a substitution. I wouldn't have them in addition to like your regular meals. So, if you work out in the morning, you could have like a whey protein pancake after you work out, or a shake.
I'm not into shakes, so I don't have a good advice for that.
Okay. Sorry we're going kind of fast. We're running out of time and we have a lot of questions. Real quick, is it possible to lose all cellulite? Not without surgery, but creams do help and strength training helps as well. What would be the best exercise to improve core strength if you're a runner? Planks.
Woo! Planks!
I have a video about that, like how to increase your plank strength. Do you have a video as well?
I do.
You have a ton of core videos.
I have a lot of core videos.
And if you guys are just
Love
joining
planks.
us, this is Lauren Hefez, LF Hefez. I'm sorry,
L
Hefez.
Hefez. LHEFEZ.
LF is a store.
LF.
That
I
sells
love
weird
LF.
clothes.
Come on, it's so cool.
Weird clothes.
I like weird clothes. Check out my shirt.
Oh, that is kind of fun.
Isn't that cool? Can
That
they
is
see
cool.
it on camera?
Since we're delayed, I don't know. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You can. Why is it that I get headaches when I'm working out? It's cardio. I want to lose fat in my stomach and tone legs. So we did that.
Drink more water too, maybe.
Yeah, and have something to eat before you work out. Cardio session for 30 before or after strength training. That is a myth. It doesn't really matter which one you do first. That kind of just came out. Do whichever. Do them in the order that you're going to do both. Sorry.
Just do them.
Am I not even saying the questions? Am I just answering them all?
Yeah, maybe we should say them.
Your friend has a beautiful smile from Malcolm647.
Thank you, Malcolm647.
How does your diet and exercise plan change when you're trying to maintain weight versus when you're trying to lose weight? I always feel like I'm on a diet even when I don't need to lose weight. That's a great question. Lauren, do you want to take that? Because your weight...
Can I read it again? It was really fast for me. How does your diet and exercise plan change when you're trying to maintain weight versus when you're trying to lose weight? Okay. So, pretty much, that's a good question. So, wait, what are they asking?
I'll answer.
No, I want to hear... No, explain to me the question.
So, when you're dieting,
you
lose weight, and then you hit your goal weight.
Okay.
So then you're just in maintenance mode.
Oh yeah. So
how does
your
diet change from losing weight to maintaining weight? But see, you don't really are losing weight.
I don't try to lose weight.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, all right. So then I'll try to answer.
But wait, no, I want to try to answer.
Okay. Get in the frame.
I am in the frame. Okay. So I would say, in the morning, I'm always about my Ezekiel bread and almond butter, and I eat a lot of nuts. I'm a nut, love nuts. Like pistachios and peanuts. Not peanuts. Pistachios and almonds. And cashews. So those do carry a lot of fat. And so what I do is I pretty much reduce the amount of nuts I eat. And I would also not eat the normal bread that I'll have in the morning. Maybe instead I'll have an egg white omelet. So that's with vegetables. Did I answer your question? Was that terrible? I'm so sorry. Shoot, I'm so bad at this game.
You're fine. All right. So for me, when I am trying to lose weight, I'm very, very strict. Or I shouldn't say very, very strict. I know exactly what I'm going to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I plan them out, and I make sure. When I'm in maintenance mode, I kind of change that, and I let it be a little bit more kind of steady. I'm probably not the best person, though, to answer this question either because – kind of like you, if I have a shoot, I try to kind of diet down. And I think, you know what it is? It's mainly when I'm trying to lose weight, I have a plan. I know what I'm going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And when I'm just maintaining, I don't. I kind of eat with more intuition. Like, am I hungry now? I think more about how hungry am I? And it's if I'm trying to lose weight, I don't have dessert. And if I'm maintaining, I'll have dessert once in a while. And if I eat too much one night or something, like if I go out to dinner, the next day I'll go for an extra long cardio session just because that's what I like to do to feel regulated. And we have, all right, we've got to hurry up.
How long have we been on for?
We've been on for a while. We've been on for, I can't even tell, but we've been on for a while. We have 67 people watching right now.
Yay!
Hi, everybody. All right. And so we're going to skip that one. Best foods to lose weight in a week. Check out the Tone It Up 7-Day Slim Down. Asparagus, lean proteins. I would say grapefruits, lemon water.
Vegetables. I would do that.
A lot of veggies. Vegetables. Brussels sprouts. What do we think about the paleo diet? I'm not into the paleo diet, mainly because I'm just not into it. They don't do grains, I don't think.
And I love grains. I like quinoas and brown rices.
Yeah. So I'm not into the paleo. Sarah and Lauren, I love y'all's channel. So I'm from Texas. I love talking a Southern accent. Will you ever make it out here and do a boot camp class or something? I would love to come to Texas. I want to go see Austin. I've been to Dallas once, and I went to the Kennedy Museum, and my taxi driver didn't know where it was. I was like, come on.
I've been to Texas, Houston.
Well, Texas is huge. So
Yeah.
I don't know where you are from in Texas, but I'm hoping to be there soon. I'm going to make it to Austin, hopefully within the next 12 months.
Cool.
And I will announce it. And this is probably going to be...
What?
We got a funny question. Well, you guys can probably see your questions.
What's a funny one?
You'll see it. And okay, we just that one. Opinion on CrossFit training. My opinion is that you need to find something that you love to do. So if you love CrossFit and that's something that you are passionate about and are going to do it every day and be excited to go every day, awesome. I tried it a few times and I wasn't crazy about my experience. It could have been the gym. It could have been the WOD of the day. I just personally didn't enjoy it. I am one of those girls when I lift heavy. You know I'm lifting heavy, so I'd rather not. I like my running and my strength training.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about CrossFit. I've heard people loving it. I've never tried it. I definitely stick to the light weights, a lot of reps. That's just what I do. I also don't lift heavy. But if you're lifting heavy, just be safe about it and just make sure your form is good and that you feel good doing it. If your body feels awesome while doing it and after, then stick with it.
Fitting in working out. So Sophia Cox asked, how should I fit in working out to lose weight with my hectic school life? So, you know, I would say 20 minutes in the morning first thing. Wake up a little early. 20 minutes really is all it takes. If you're that busy, just make sure that you're eating good foods throughout the day, good clean foods. A lot of people lose weight without exercising, and you can too. You just need to make sure that you're eating a clean diet.
And walk everywhere. I think walking is super important. And did you ever do these, Sarah? You like sit on your chair and you do like butt squeezes?
No.
Supposed to work out your butt.
I just don't think that would be effective.
I don't think so either.
I like that you did that. What's a good Layla 8710, what's a good protein shake to tone or lose weight? Again, sorry, I'm like a broken record. My favorite tasting ones are the Vega Vanilla Sport. You don't do these, so I'm just gonna not.
But I tried the Vega Vanilla one. I liked it.
The Perfect Fit Vanilla by the Turn Up Girls. And J Rob has a good one, and also J Core. You guys know I was in the J Core DVD. Well, they also have really good shakes and stuff that are delicious that you can get on the J Core website that I really like. They use stevia. All the ones that I listed use stevia. They don't use any other artificial sweeteners. How many calories would I be able to eat without gaining weight? Love Life 1026 asked. You need to find out what your BMR is and how much you exercise or how much like mobility you have. I actually have a calculator on serafit.com.
Okay.
So if you go to serafit.com and you either go to weight loss or college diet, I think it's weight loss. If you go to serafit.com, there's a header. It says weight loss. Click on it. You'll see a little BMR calculator that will allow you to know how many calories. For me, I think it's like 1,800 if I don't work out, or 1,700 if I don't work out.
I don't know about me.
That's the one that we're skipping. I told you.
Oh yeah.
It's a little provocative. You guys can see what the questions are, so you can go and look at them.
I'll answer it. Just kidding.
Miss Brianna Makeup. I have to lose weight in my belly. I know that you can't spot reduce, but what can you do? Diet. Abs are made in the kitchen. Diet and cardio.
Agree.
Planks too. Jill Dodd, I fluctuate between 151 and 159 all the time. Is this fluid? How do I prevent this? One day I'll be 153, the next 157.5, etc. PMS, very noticeable that week. Julie Dodd, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I literally can lose 5 pounds in 2 days from just like eating kind of clean. It's water weight. You probably have a lot of muscle, and that's what I have. So when I eat, I mentioned this earlier in the talk, when I eat a lot of carbs, the extra glycogen gets stored in my muscles, and so for some reason, it's really easy for me to gain that weight, but it's also very easy for me to lose that weight. So a lot of times people, when I do YouTube videos, will be like, you look fat today. And it's like, it's just water weight. It's water retention.
I totally fluctuate. Again? Katrina
just texted me. Woof.
I totally fluctuate in weight too, like 4 pounds from here or there. And I think a lot of it has to do with water weight, or this is really funny right now how we're very delayed. But anyway, with water weight, it can make a difference.
Off topic from working out, favorite skincare products. So we're in Lauren's apartment, so she can go and do that. Right now, I'm in love with SKOA, SKOAH. There's like a SKOA spa here in Boston, and I went and got it, and I really like their toner and their cleanser. I also am a big fan of the Purity by Philosophy. It's a great cleanser. And then I'm also a big fan of the Shadoobies. I can't think of the name of the face stuff that I use. Go ahead and I'll think of it.
So I love Murad. I've been using this for like 10 years.
That one.
Oops. For a long, long time. And then have you ever heard of that? What is that thing called that you go like that?
Clarisonic.
Clarisonic. So the Clarisonic is like $200. But I found this, Olay, for $30, and it's so nice.
Look at us. We're like beauty hall gurus.
Woo! And then I like, there we go, to use Clarins. It sounds like kind of a freshener, I would say, or a toner.
Is it a toner? So yeah.
It smells like so delicious. Wait.
Do I want to smell this?
Right?
That's fine. That's nice.
So that's what I use.
So good moisturizer and toner are key, and a good cleanser and toner and a moisturizer. I mentioned my favorite BB cream right now is what it is. Oh, Tarte. Tarte BB cream. I love it. Oh my gosh, we have 15. All right, these are the last 15 comments that we're going to take, and we're just going to go down.
And then I have one more comment at the end if I could say something.
Oh, yeah,
fast.
of course.
Okay.
I don't understand. Okay. Sorry, we're just kind of going through because we can only do some really quickly. Somebody likes air pop popcorn. One of my favorite things, I really like air pop popcorn too. I like to do stevia, and I know it's not real, but I can't believe it's not butter. I don't really eat popcorn all that often, but I do that. I can't believe it's not butter and stevia. I'm not promoting. I can't believe it's not butter. They don't, whatever. You know, if you love it, it's an option. So you don't even need that. You could do coconut oil. And some stevia, or you could do like some spices. Do you eat air pop popcorn?
I do. If you do a little bit of oil, then you put the kernels and you cover it, it kind of like pops up by itself. Is that air pop popcorn?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, I love it. I do like it.
Is it true you can eat anything you want, but you have to work out the next day to burn it? This is the first time I'm hearing this. I'm pretty sure you can't eat anything you want. But if you do eat a lot and you don't want to like see it, if you burn it off you should try to burn it off the next day, I think. I mean,
so quick thing, okay, I'll comment right now, not really about that, but a lot of you are probably in school. When I was in college, I was actually about 10 pounds heavier than I am, and that's the truth. So I found that I began to lose weight when I did strength training. I was a cardio freak. So literally I would be on the treadmill or on the elliptical for half an hour to an hour a day, and my heart was good. I had great cardio, but my body wasn't where it wanted to be. And it wasn't until I started lifting, not crazy heavy weights, like 3 to 5 pounds, and really focusing on like defining my muscles, that the weight started to actually come off. So the more muscle I had, I was just burning calories at rest. So I think that if you're really stuck and you're killing yourself at the gym and like running and going crazy on the treadmill or the elliptical and you don't see results, start strength training, and I really think that your body will soon transform.
Someone asked, they're desperate to lose weight. M's Beauty Channel said, you're desperate to lose weight. Is not eating a bad thing? Not eating is definitely a bad thing. You're going to go into starvation mode, and your body's going to hold on to every little thing that you eat, and your metabolism is going to go way down. So I highly, highly, highly do not recommend not eating. I recommended the Tone It Up diet plan earlier to someone. It will really help you kind of learn what you can, what you shouldn't eat.
I've had a couple clients who've done their plan, and they like it. It's easy to follow, and they said it was good.
And the community's great support too. How many times a day should you eat to maintain your weight? This is kind of a debatable question. If you ask different people in the health profession field, they'll differ. So the Tone It Up community, they have 6 meals a day. I like to do more like, I'd like to do 5, mainly because I don't wake up super early. If I did, then I'd probably do 6, but I do 5. So what I do is I do breakfast and then lunch, because I don't wake up very early. Then I'll have a snack, and then I'll have dinner, and then my 5th meal will usually come because I have a sweet tooth, and I usually want something sweet after dinner. So some people, though, add that snack in between breakfast and lunch. It depends really on how much time. Like if you wake up at 6 in the morning, you probably will need one.
Yeah, I wake up really, really early in the morning, so I'll eat at 6, and then I'll eat again at 9, and then I'll eat again at noon. So literally every 3 hours, I'm putting at least something in my stomach just to not get to that point where you're starving and you want to eat the world. Because I've done that before, and you feel sick after.
Mama Kristen 1 asked if I plan on doing any more diet bets in the future. I am. We're actually doing another one right now. Everybody loves the diet bets, so I'm going to keep doing them as long as you guys keep joining them. So I'm glad that you enjoy them. And if you guys aren't sure what we're talking about, go over to dietbet.com/SarahFit. Ava Camille has soccer legs, so do I. And she asks if cardio will slim them a little bit. No, it's diet and strength training. Sorry, do you want to contribute?
I would say, I would say walking instead of, if you run a lot, maybe if you walk, maybe it would also reduce and stretch. I love the stretching part. I'm such a stretcher.
So leading down to the last few questions, somebody asked if I did meal prep. Not really, but when I'm trying to lose weight, I do. And if I have a really busy week, I will, because it just reduces the amount of time that it takes to prepare.
Meal prep's awesome. I don't do it enough, but it's so good.
If you're looking for ideas for, so Cami Sue asked for ideas for lunch to bring to school. I have a video on that, so you can go over to my channel and search back to school. I have some lunch ideas there. Also on my blog. Favorite place to get workout clothing?
Oh, okay. I love Body Rock Sport. They have the greatest sports bras. The cutest jackets, like just really, really cute and different stuff, and they're comfortable. I also love Hot Drop, which is actually a Boston brand, Hot Drop apparel. They have really cute stuff too. I kind of love the places, and okay, so if you don't want to go for like the actual traditional workout thing, you can go to any place like a Target or a Marshall's, and I love like their oversized t-shirts. And you just kind of have a cute sports bra underneath, and that's my style.
And you also get a lot of stuff, I know, or at least I've asked you when you've worn stuff. You wear things from Urban Outfitters.
A lot of things from Urban.
And if you guys saw the video collaboration that I did with the Tone It Up girls and Blogilates, Katrina is wearing a Free People, which is the same company as Urban Outfitters, is wearing a Free People top. So that too. For me, I really like the Oakley women tops. They're super cute. They're bright. They fit. I really like Under Armour. I really like DA Active has good pants.
I love their pants. Their
capris
are really cute.
They feel kind of like Lululemon. I obviously like Lululemon. What Girl in Fitness doesn't. But they are pricey, so I don't buy them all the time. I go to Marshalls and TJ Maxx as well, and just see what's on sale. Nike's great. Athleta, I like everything. I really don't discriminate.
I think if it feels good on your skin and you feel good wearing it, you rock it. And I kind of love it when I see someone wearing something I've never seen before. Because Lululemon, yes, it's great, but sometimes you see like repeat pants or shirts, but it's cool when you see something different.
Okay, last few questions. Bender wants a healthier option than Kraft Light Smooth Peanut Butter. I really like Just Great Stuff by Betty Lou's. It's a powdered peanut butter. It's 45 calories per 2 tablespoons. It's pretty good, and it has some sugar in it. These are the last questions. Smuckers. Well, she said she doesn't like natural.
Oh, man. Shoot.
Get out of here.
I'm so bad. Sorry, guys.
Paulo Roberto said, "Hi from Brazil. What do you think of my parents? I think your parents are fabulous."
I love your parents.
And all right, so that's gonna wrap it up. You wanted to say something?
Oh, I already said it.
Oh,
it was about how I used to be heavier, but I found the difference when I started to do strength training. So don't kill yourself at the gym. Don't kill yourself doing cardio. It's good to do it, but also think about strength training and take that. Start doing more strength training, I feel.
So thanks, guys. A lot of you guys have been asking kind of the same questions, so make sure you go ahead and watch this video if you missed some of what we answered.
This was so much fun, Sarah.
I'll have to do this again.
Thank you so much.
And guys, thanks for joining over. Don't forget to check out Lauren's channel, lhefez.com. And if you missed any of this live video, go check it out. And I'm sorry for the technical difficulty in the beginning. Thanks for coming over and finding this video. So
yeah,
we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.
That was so cool.
No, it's still going.
Oh.
I don't know how to disconnect.
Oh, good thing it's